Samsung's insistence on using plastics even for its flagship devices drew a lot of ire from people seeking premium build quality for the money they are paying for. The Korean company finally put an end to speculation and loud complaints from critics by introducing its first smartphone with a premium metal build, the Samsung Galaxy Alpha. The name suggests it's going to be only the start of similarly designed metal devices from Samsung. But apart from the new build, how good is the Alpha as a phone? Is it more than just a launch vehicle for the company's new direction in materials? Let's find out in the full review. Let's start with the design. Even though Samsung has moved on to better materials, the design language remains similar to every other Galaxy out there. Purely by looks, the Alpha is similar to the Galaxy S5 Mini, but once you take it in your hands, it's completely different. The metal chassis is a significant upgrade and is a step towards pleasing the masses. At 6.7mm thick, the Alpha is the slimmest Galaxy device to date, and there are very few smartphones lighter than 115 grams. The front is made up of glass and there is an earpiece, front-facing camera and the usual array of sensors along with the notification LED above it. Below the panel, it's a common sight with the hardware home key, the capacitive app switcher and the back keys on its sides. The home key also houses a fingerprint sensor hidden inside. You can use the reader to unlock the phone and even authorize certified transactions. Furthermore, all recognized fingerprints will enable private mode, giving you access to a secure storage area. On the right side is the location of the metallic power button, while the volume rockers are seen on the left. The top of the smartphone houses the secondary microphone pinhole and a 3.5mm audio jack. The micro USB 2.0 port is found at the bottom along with the primary microphone and the speaker grill. Moving on to the back, you see the 12MP rear-facing camera with LED flash and the heart rate monitor. As in most Galaxy smartphones, the camera on the Alpha also protrudes from the back and the rear panel, as usual, is removable, which means you can access the battery and even replace it if required. Underneath the back cover, you find the 1860 mAh battery and the nano SIM card slot. Unfortunately, unlike any other Samsung smartphone, this one does not come with the microSD memory expansion, which means that you will have to live with the 32GB of onboard storage. The Alpha sports a 4.7-inch Super AMOLED display with a resolution of 1280 by 720 pixels that accounts to a pixel density of about 312 ppi. It's a next-generation AMOLED panel that Samsung has introduced in the Galaxy Alpha. The new panel comes with improved sunlight legibility and the color rendition is almost accurate. It's also set to reduce power usage. The viewing angles are great and in fact it's impressive, especially after considering what its competition has got to offer. In the performance department, the Galaxy Alpha is one of the first smartphones to run on the Exynos 5-Octa 5430 silicon and features a big little processor with 4 1.8 GHz Cortex-A15 cores and 4 1.3 GHz Cortex-A7 cores. And not only that, the CPU packs a hexa-core Mali T628 MP6 GPU and comes with 2 GB of RAM. We ran benchmarks to see how it fared against the competition and we also ran games to stress the chip out. Overall, the performance we found is pretty decent and matches the Snapdragon competition well. The rear camera on the Galaxy Alpha is a 12MP unit and the image sensor has a 16:9 aspect ratio, which means that it is capable of shooting widescreen photographs. The camera interface is a direct lift from the company's flagship device, the Galaxy S5, and all the essential options like the still, video shutter keys, the mode button, the gallery shortcuts can be seen on the right column, while the camera toggles, selective focus, HDR and settings button, everything being customizable, is located on the left. There is one word to express the overall image quality: impressive. The noise levels are very low and the fine detail is excellent. The images are sharp and the colors are quite accurate, but at times they get slightly oversaturated. The 12MP rear snapper is also capable of capturing 1080p videos at 30fps and 60fps. You can also shoot slow motion videos at 720p, but it drops the frame rate at the slowest option. The camera on the Galaxy Alpha can also shoot 4K videos at 2160p and it is recorded at 48mbps bitrate, which is essentially the same as the one on the Galaxy S5. Coming to software, the Galaxy Alpha runs on Android 4.4.4 KitKat under a layer of Samsung's TouchWiz. Thanks to the processor and 2 GB of RAM, there is no visible lag in the overall UI performance. As we mentioned earlier, the Galaxy Alpha comes with a fingerprint scanner and the phone can be secured using it. The device can recognize up to 3 different fingerprints and you can now scan the fingers in different angles and improve the accuracy of the reader. However, we found it is still not as reliable as the one on the iPhones, and we hope it gets better with future software updates. Despite the small screen, Samsung has enabled its multi-window features for the Alpha. The software experience is as you would expect from a Samsung device, and if you're a fan of the UI, you'll have no complaints as it has tons of features. Coming to battery life, the Alpha lasted for about 8.3 hours on a battery test. The device with moderate usage can last a day with average use, but don't expect much. So in the end, the Samsung Galaxy Alpha is a great and a much needed addition to the lineup. It's most definitely the start of a metallic design language in Samsung's phones, at least for the premium ones. Available in the market for a price of Rs 39,990, the Alpha is a brilliant compact flagship smartphone with all-round performance. And that's about it for the video review, guys. Do check out our full review on the blog. The link will be up on the description below. Also hit the like button if you like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already for more videos like these. Again, thanks for watching and let us know what you think in the comment section below.